on the left side and Scott Farley on the right. Lex June, they've got that thing idling over there and taking a little extra time. Look at Terry Totten down here. He's got his sitting there and he's like, "Are you guys ready? You guys ready?" Now they roll it forward. Lex, who now makes his home here, came over after racing on the European side for so many years, basically sold everything, packed up his life, moved here, and their motto is never quit.
And they have not. They have continued to chip and claw their way here. Alan, you mentioned something earlier, the controlled failure under load. That was the name of my high school band.
Really?
You know, Scott Farley's a great story, too, out of Ellington, Connecticut. Farley makes his way back here driving Terry Totten's car. And, you know, you got a guy here who had what really is the biggest upset of the entire season in the first round at Epic, New Hampshire.
Yeah, I think you're right. He is a pilot, flies UPS jets around the country. And Scott Farley, we have seen that Terry Totten car a couple of times. It's not going to set low ET. It's not going to set the track record. It's not going to qualify #1. But if they get into the field, I would rather race Steve Torrence in round #1 than to race Scott Farley in round #1. I really would.
I think the thing that impresses me about Terry Totten and this entire team, they learn every single time they run this car. I've never seen them make the same mistake twice. It gets assembled correctly. It's not a car that runs up here with valve covers with the oil running under it and everything else. And for Lex June, the Brute sponsor machine down here, it is an absolute story of perseverance and hard-nosed, dogged determination.
Inching their way up into the beams. See if we can dip them down in the 80s. That's not a bad looking run. 390. Whoa! We got another close call at the top end. And it looked like Scott Farley went over the center line down there. We'll have to go back and double check that one. We've got a 392 and a 393 on the scoreboard, and it may be Lex that got the cones. Let's go back down there and take a look. Looking at the speeds down there, it does look like Lex June maybe started the speed clock at the wrong time. Take another look.
This is a career best run for Lex June, assuming, and I do not believe he was the one that got into the cones, although the car making a strong move to the center. You're going to see Lex correct this car. Move, baby. And look at Farley making a run over there.
I think they both went across the center line.
They both went across the center line. That is terrifying. As both cars crossing the center line, you can see the shards of what has remained of those blocks. I don't know what these 1,000-foot blocks ever did to anybody, but they have been getting beat to a pulp tonight.
I'm trying to picture the pallet of blocks going, where am I going? Where am I going? You're going to Phoenix. Okay. Well, you're going to Topeka. Okay. You're going to Indy. Yay, Indy! You're going to be the finish line. Wait, there's Promot there, right?
Yeah.
There's top fuel there. They're taking a bit of a beating down there tonight. The safety Safari will get pressed back into service. Both those runs will be disallowed. Both cars got up and over the center line. That is going to be a dual disqualification. And they'll have to come back and try it again tomorrow. Hey, race fans, got a question? Especially if you're a new fan. You're curious about something as far as practices and procedures in the National Hot Rod Association. If you don't have somebody that can answer a question for you, send it to me. If you use the email address announcer@nhra.com, that comes to me, and I will find an answer for you. Now, I am not soliciting shout-outs. If you want a shout-out, write it on the back window of a Pro Stock.